Hey Terrarians, how's it going? My name is Pixelated Fireball, and welcome back to another episode of Pinkymod. Another episode, or should I say, the last episode, because, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all other configurations of being, today is the day we face off against the Mine God, the last boss of Pinkymod. And I've done a lot of stuff off camera, most of which is just getting weapons together to prepare myself to face off against this guy, girl, eldritch beings, I don't know. Do Lovecraftian horrors really have a gender? I guess I'll refer to him as he, but it could be a she. You know, I'm not saying women can be eldritch monstrosities as well, but anyway. I got all my potions ready to go. I gotta get the Dark Ritual piece and all the things together to go and fight him, because you do have to fight him in the Void, but I got all these weapons. I got the Eternal Eclipse, the Super Lunarius, and the Profane Sun, all of which are ridiculous weapons. You know, they all do their thing. This one is just, you know, I mean, look at that. That's just lovely. But you get the Eternal... All these are, by the way, Moonlord weapons. Things that you have to get the Luminite bars to craft. But the Eternal Eclipse is made out of some Fire Soul, some Pantean, and a Missile Ingots, a Shadow Beam Staff, and a Heat Ray with some Luminite bars. Sort of has that Shadow Staff kind of vibe right there with how it bounces off walls. We have the Super Lunarius, which is just a... It's pretty much like a Crystal Storm on steroids. It takes this, a whole bunch of fragments, some Luminite, and some enhanced gel. Pretty powerful weapon. It says that it has no hit cooldown, which I'm assuming just means that it doesn't, like... There isn't, like, immunity frames for the bosses or enemies that you attack with it. It just kind of rapid-fire blasts them away like a, you know, like I said, a Crystal Storm on steroids. And then the Profane Sun. The ultimate offensive of the Lizard Solar Priests, burn all with the might of the Profane Flame. Indeed. Because, I mean, that's something. I'm assuming it's just the upgraded version of the Xerothermium, with some solar and nebula fragments, Luminite, some Pyroplasm, and like I said, the Xerothermium. You can kind of tell it still has the projectiles that rain down from the sky, but those little things that those shoot out don't actually do... They don't home into targets, which makes me kind of wonder if the Mine God is a boss that flies around really quickly. It's probably not going to be very accurate. I might end up using the Super Lunarius on it. I can't for the life of me get it to Mythical. I've sat here and I've spent so much platinum trying to get it there, but it just won't work. I don't know if it's like if it's a bug, if it's a problem. I don't know, but what I do know is that hopefully the Mine God's days are numbered. So that's where we're headed off to now. There's nothing else left for me to show you. All that I have done, all that I've achieved, all the enemies that I've fought, all the weapons that I've acquired, and all the power I have is strictly for the purpose of killing this boss. So I need the Dark Ritual piece, and I need one of each of the fragments, I think, is what it said. So I need a Solar Fragment, Vortex Fragment, Nebula, and Stardust. And I gotta go to that same place, that same ritual place that I fought the gatekeepers at, and I think it says just to throw it in there and with some dissonance. I don't know if I need one dissonance. I guess I better grab that too. Actually use my Rod of Discord now so I don't end up, you know, running in circles. I've barely used that thing at all. I don't think I've actually even used it in a video for any kind of boss fighting. I don't know what to expect. I don't know if I should build up an arena or whatever. We're just gonna go right into this boss, and we're gonna hope to God that we can kill it. And then I guess we can go have a chit-chat with the medium to see what he has to say, because I went back and I looked, and I don't know if there's going to be dialogue later, but the medium really doesn't have anything to say about the bosses that we've killed, so I assumed that he would have some comments, but I guess not. At least not right now, anyway. But let's head over to the Void and give this boss a try. See how it goes. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit nervous about it. I kind of, I don't know what to expect. As always... I haven't done any research or anything about the bosses. I don't know what this guy is capable of or what he does. But, you know, the end boss of a mod, if he's anything like any other mod, he's going to be pretty challenging. And there have been quite a handful of Pinkymod bosses that I've had a bit of trouble with. I'm looking at you, Valdaris. Not fun. So, you know, wish me luck. Hopefully I don't get murdered too many times. But one thing that I am going to do, just to make this fair... Because it's so incredibly overpowered, we are not going to be using the Crux Tenebris at all for this fight. We're going to do it purely with our own might. That's what we're going to do. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it my might. Actually show what this weapon does. It doesn't look like it does a whole lot of damage, but I'm assuming those little sun things there also do damage whenever they run into enemies or whenever enemies run into them. I don't know. I'm just talking a lot. I'm doing a lot of rambling. Like I said, not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous. What is this? Why is it glowing like that? That's weird. Is that supposed to be doing that? I have been back here a couple of times to fight the gatekeepers a little bit, just to get some more abyssal ingots, but maybe I gotta do that one more time before I move on here. Yes, I do. I have to do the gatekeepers one more time. Just show off the awesome power. Maybe we'll use the Crux Tenebris for this real quick, because I'm really not trying to die and have to run back here. But we won't use it for the Mind God. There we go. Let's just... And look at that health just vaporize. Not a fan of worm abuse, but there you go. That's it. Okay. If I can clear the area out here just a little bit to get myself ready. A lot of the same. Okay. Okay. I get it. The void is hostile. I understand. Okay. So no Crux Tenebris. Let's throw in our fragments. Stardust Fragment. Vortex. Solar. Nebula. And a Dissonance. That roar means we're ready to go. So let's heal up just a bit. I might as well leave it there, because I'm trying to fight this guy with full health. I'm not going into this fight damaged. Okie dokie. Well, unequip that Dissonance, and let's go. Mind God, here we go. Oh boy, there he is. Hello, my God. Okay, so he has the Moon Lord's theme. Okay. I am taking a lot of damage. Where is he? There he is. Okay. We're making dent. I don't know what his abilities are or what he's doing. He shoots lasers, which is predictable. I suppose they would do that. Is there more phases to this, or is this what he does? I don't even know what he does. Oh, hello. He teleports, it looks like. Appears out of nowhere. Maybe I should have done a test run of this before I just jumped right into the boss fight. That might have been the wise thing to do. He moves very quickly, though, like I suspected, so it doesn't... I don't think that the Profane Sun is really going to be all that effective. It might be. Circles. This background is all kinds of trippy. I am low gravity right now. Tainted as well, so he's definitely doing dark damage. I am not standing still. I didn't even summon my minions here. I didn't even do that. Because they give me what little bit of healing there, just from the set bonus from the abyssal stuff. He's half dead. I'm sure he's got more tricks up his sleeve. If I know Pinkymod right, this is gonna get crazy eventually here. Don't touch the spears. Oh boy. Okay, not gonna lie. Even though it looks like I'm handling him pretty well, I don't want to get too comfortable because, you know, this is Pinkymod after all. I'm sure he's got more tricks up his sleeve. Okay, I failed you. Okay, there's minions now. Is he immune while those minions are alive? Oh god, I'm stuck. Don't be stuck. I guess he's indestructible while these minions are here. What are they called? Intangible cells? Oh boy. Okay. Ow. Wow, that does a lot of damage. It's okay, we have healing potions. I got the good healing potions. We're good. They are hurting me. The Mind God is resolute. What are these things that it's saying to me? Okay, the projectiles are getting a lot crazier. And he's teleporting, all Brain of Cthulhu style. He's teleporting a lot faster now. Where do I even shoot at? Okay, come on. Almost done. Almost done. Come on. You're low. You want to die. I know you want to die. That's your goal in life. And lag. Okay. Why? Because this is a mod. It wouldn't be much of a let's play if I killed you. If you killed me. Oh god, he's dead. Okay. Whoo! I was pushing her real close. I'm going to die just from... Yep. Okay, well, I'm gonna call us even then, Mind God. What did it say? Farewell, may you find peace someday. Is that him whispering it to me? Well, I'm gonna do something that we haven't done in a while, and I'm definitely gonna read about the lore from that. Deathly Mirror, and we got that bug again. Okay, what do we got here? Treasure bag. Right-click to open it. Swirls with sadness and regret. Huh. Interesting. What do we got here? We got the angry, forsaken memories. It is a present now left behind. Everything around you is infected by tormenting waves of sorrow and regret. Okay, it's a material. It does something. Makes the encephalon of insanity. Striking enemies causes confusion and tormenting waves of sorrow and regret. Forsaken memories effect increases damage absorption by 14. Well, we don't have a worm scarf, nor do I even know if I have the ability to get one in this world. I'm gonna have to go and take a look at that. Right now, I am dying of this tainted thing now. It's that bug again. So we're gonna teleport out, and we're gonna go take a look at what these things actually do. Because I got some Fabric of Reality from them. Yeah, we got the bug again. Hold on. I'm gonna have to reset the thing, and then we can come back and then do this right. Okay. Debuff is gone. We're all straightened out and good to go. I only got 28 Fabrics of Reality from this. And I can make a lot of stuff with this. That set, in particular, that I want to make right there. Some pretty crazy healing potions. Like the super powerful form of weapons, too, it looks like. Friend Zone? What is that? A terrible weapon capable of destroying many lives. Also really, really hurts. No one is safe, whether they be kings or commoners. That hits a little deep right there, I'm not gonna lie. What else we got here? Okay, let's just throw all this stuff in here, and then probably go back and fight him again, because there is something that the mod people informed me about that I've forgotten. The great Harpy Bars. And their ultimate power in the things that they do. So, we got the Four-Winged Angel. That's the melee one. Launch a monsoon of seraph blades at unearthly velocities, combusting upon hit into a cosmic dust explosion, born of an ancient cosmic power. Let's check out the magic stuff, which is right here. Okay, so we got the Frantic Singularity that we read about, which we used out of the Nebula Arcanum. It looks like I can only make one of these. This is the Forms of the Nightmare. Cast incomprehensible flares that splits into a multitude of homing, agonizing strikes. I know there's a summon, too, I'm pretty sure. But it doesn't... Okay, I can make the God Curse. Cast a Curse of Wrath sentry at your cursor's location. Curses fire blindness cells at everything that come close. I think there's something else, though. There is definitely another thing that I can make. What about the armor set? Am I able to make any of that yet? I can. I can make the Eternal Curious and the Eternal Helmet, but I can't make the chest piece. This requires a lot of stuff. Okay. It requires all sorts of things. Well, I guess I can get started making this now, but it does require Fabrics of Reality I'm going to end up using. But I'm going to use the Harpy Bars on this, because I haven't used them for anything yet, and it says that it kills everything on screen when you use them. And I checked, and you can stack them on top of each other, so I don't know if it, like... I don't know what it does. We're going to find out. We're going to figure out what it does. So let's get these pieces. And the Eternal Guys, we'll look at it all whenever it's all together. I need to make the armor. What am I missing from that? What do I still need? I have the Shine Potions. I need to make some more of those. It looks like I need the Holy Amulet. Can I make one of those? I can make one of those. So I can make a Holy Amulet. I can make a couple more Shine Potions. Was it 4, I think? Now I just need... Okay, so let's see. We got Thorns, we got Shine Potion. I need more Fabrics of Reality. That's the only thing that I'm missing. So I guess the only thing left to do is to head back over there and give him another fight. We're going to bring our Harpy Bars with us. I made 11 of them with all of the Pandean that I had acquired. I did fight Valdaris a couple more times. And believe me, it was very satisfying blowing him to pieces. Very satisfying and almost therapeutic, really, if I'm going to be entirely honest. Because I hate that boss. He is the worst. Okay, so let's teleport back. And I do remember that I got lore from him. We have a lot of lore that we got to look over. This video is probably going to be pretty short otherwise. But that was a very close fight. The Mind God, I love the model. I think it's really cool. I'm assuming he's going to be, like, nerfed, or not nerfed, but buffed, perhaps. Or given additional abilities. I didn't really know what was going on there, because everything in the background was just purple. I didn't really see what all was going on there. Okay, we're back at this altar. It's time to see what these things can do. With these Harpy Bars. I'm glad it doesn't consume these, because if I fought this boss enough times, I could get a little ridiculous having to go fight the towers again. I did fight him one more time just to get some fragments, just in case I needed them to make extra stuff later on, but... Let me out. Let me go. Why do some bounce and some don't? Okay. So, what? Great Harpy Bars. Right-clicking unleashes the retarded potential energy stored in this bar. Okay, so they're stackable. I just consumed them all. It looks like as long as I click with them, they all get used up, but I'm guessing I'm only gonna need one. So I gotta right-click them to see what they do. Let's summon the boss. Alright, Mind God is here. Right-click. Wait, what? Hold on a second. What? Pink Pixels lost all their brain cells, huh? Did I? Is that what happened? Did it kill the Mind God too? Would I even know if it did? It did not. It killed me. That's what it did. It just kills me. Killing all enemies on screen. I guess I am an enemy, aren't I? I am an enemy to harpies everywhere. Valdaris has let me know that plenty of times. Okay, fine. Let's do it again. Bringing out the Crux Tenebris, though. We're not playing any games this time. Not interested. Not interested in playing games with you, Mind God. I definitely lost all my brain cells, that's for sure. We're gonna do this again. You know what? We are gonna do it again. Where did I put it? I put it somewhere. Did I lose it in my inventory? I just picked it up. There it is. Okay. So, Dark Ritual Piece. Let's summon him. Yep. That's what it does. It just kills me. Okay, fine. You know what? I get it. You're very clever. You're very clever, Pinkymod. I understand. That's very nice. Okay. You got me. You got me good. Consider me got. Okay. Well, fine. I am going to kill the Mind God some more, and we're going to see what all stuff he drops, and we're going to make all that cool stuff, and we're going to see what all it does, because there is all kinds of amazing weapons and items that I can make with those Fabrics of Reality. So that's what I'm going to do. I will be back when I have thoroughly trashed the Mind God and his home turf. Oh yeah, check this out. Now who's the god, huh? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now who's the Mind God? You might be the Mind God, but I am the Cheese God. You know, at the very least, you can get a nice close look at all the crazy stuff that this boss does, and how it is weak before my power. If this is not an indication that the Crux Tenebris needs a nerf, Lynx, I don't know what is. I wonder what my Tainted level is up to now. Kind of curious to look, but if I stop attacking, I have a feeling that I'm going to die immediately. Because that health is going down as quickly as it's going up. What is my Tainted level at? 79! My god, okay. Wow. Yeah, it looks like if he dies, he's taking me with him. Huh. I wonder why he keeps saying, I failed you and stuff like that. Reality and the Abyssal Void fuse. That is interesting. Okay. Well, that's something, ain't it? Okay. That's definitely something that needs to be adjusted there, though, as that's... Whew. It looks like even whenever I die, whatever level of Tainted that I'm at, it sticks with me. So there's, like, no way for me to be able to survive without, like, exiting and restarting the game. Even with the Crux Tenebris, though, I'm not even gonna lie, that boss fight was still very close. Gonna have to see what that Forsaken Memories does, too. That's very interesting. We got some more Fabrics of Reality. Let's make that last piece of armor. Okay, so the endgame set, the Eternal Armor... The helmet increases all damage by 25, Hunter Vision, and it gives you +4 max minions and longer invincibility frames. The Eternal Armor is +12 damage absorption, 16 critical strike chance, 2 to life regen, 100 max life, 30 dark damage defense. You give off strong blue light and a Thorns Potion effect. The very armor worn by the legendary hero in battle with Atreides. And the Eternal, whatever the pants are, I'm not even going to try that word, but increases movement speed by 25, max mana by 20, mana regen by 2, resistance to cursed flames, on fire, burning, ichor, frostburn, and shadow flames. The very armor, it's the same thing. Okay, worn by the legendary hero in battle with Atreides. Let's equip it and see what the set bonus is. Okay, set bonus, you are in harmonization with the 4 elements, Terraria and the cosmos alike, immunity to lava and sandstorm, cannot drown, Dryad Blessing is 20% more effective, water and lava walking, every 10th incoming damage is nullified. When nullification occurs, you gain a sudden boost in damage, and Eternal Illusions fly out in all directions, hitting for massive damage. My god. Whew, gotta hold... That's the lung test right there. There is so much going on with this armor set. Like, okay, what is it? My armor, though, I just noticed, that's without potions. Should fly away, so you can see. It's 115 defense. That's quite a bit. I wonder if the immunity to all those things makes it so I don't have to wear the Omniguard anymore. I guess you still don't get immunity to debuffs, you just... I mean, if you could even be killed by anything to begin with. Wow. That's something right there. Okay. Well, now we got that built. Let's go and look at all the extra stuff that I can do. And we can put that armor back in there. I don't know if I'm gonna have to fight the Mine God again. I might, just to see what it'll do. But I want to take a look at the weapons now, because I haven't crafted that yet. I just wanted to get the armor set. Okay. So, I can make one of these. I don't know. What should I make? Frantic Singularity, Forms of Nightmare, or the Malabulb, which is uses Betsy's Wrath. Cause an unholy volcanic eruption. That's all I can say. That sounds extremely enticing. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds very enticing. All of these sound incredible. I don't know. At some point, I'm gonna have to make all of these. Let's make the Malabulb first. Okay, yeah. That's something. That's definitely something right there. Oh my god, it's like Betsy's Wrath, but like 1,000 more projectiles. Wow. Okay, we're gonna have to get the Goblin Tech out and do a little comparison. I am not using the Eternal Eclipse at all. It's just the way that the weapon works. It doesn't really... It's nice, it looks cool and all that, but it's not really helpful. Not very powerful, but let's take a look at the lore now. Which I haven't done in a while, so I'm sure that there's a lot to have to look over. But let's take a little gander at the lore. Scroll all the way down to the bottom. We'll just read about the... Oh, there's a lot here. Let's read about the Mine God. Okay. So, ancient being of utter and absolute power. One of the living presiding gods and dominator of the mindscapes. The Mine God is said to had experienced human emotions before, unlike all other presiding gods save for a few. And because it is the Lord of Mind, it was most drastically affected. After bonding with a Terrarian... Okay, that's the vibe I was definitely getting. After bonding with a Terrarian who was later sacrificed and killed in its honor, it slowly started descending into an abyss. It was from the Mine God that the warped realm known as the Void was born. Of course, the Mine God was the first victim of its new creation. It was not the one most altered. Sure, it went insane and all that, as is the fate of anything the Void has sowed its seeds into. But the Mine God is still a god, and after all those years, no matter how much power it has lost, and no matter how much of a husk it is of its former self, it still has a spark of life within it. This spark is its devotion to his former bond, the Terrarian, and it is what is preventing him from becoming the Void incarnate and retaining a tangible form. So I was definitely getting, I was getting like a vibe that was like, you know, super powerful wizard gone mad with power. That generally seems to be the, quite a popular theme, but that's interesting. I guess maybe it was the Terrarian that it was binded with that was saying, you know, I'm sorry that I've failed you or they're hurting me and whatnot. Like, maybe that was who was talking to me and being like, you know, I hope you find happiness at some point. Sort of like me freeing him from his prison. There is still a lot of this mod left to explore, I feel. There's a lot of lore left. A lot of stuff that I guess you could read through on your own time, because like I said, I've skipped over quite a bit. And there's a lot to have to read through. I need more Fabrics of Reality to make all this stuff, but I have the armor set, and I'm curious. Curious how it would do against the Mine God. I'll have to upgrade this. I like the sprite. You can definitely see Betsy's Wrath in there. It's like Betsy's Wrath, but it got blown open. Well, Mythical takes its damage all the way up to 322. I want to get Goblin Tech out and see what this actually does in terms of damage compared to the other ones that I have here. Okay, so we got the Super Lunarius, which, you know, it pretty much looks like it caps out between 5,000 and 6,000 damage. What about the Malabulb? What does that do? Okay, so that's already right off the bat. It's almost double that, so that's lovely. I wonder if it has the same effects as Betsy's Wrath, if it, like... I don't know if it would do damage that crushes armor as well or not. I don't know. Are there any accessories that I can craft using Fragments of Reality? It doesn't look like it. Maybe there is. Let's take it out and look and see what I can actually craft from this specifically. So there's the bow. There's the Dark Light Destruction. Another, I guess it's another magic weapon. I must not have the Inferno Fork. I think I have a Sky Fracture, though. I'm not sure. I don't remember, but... Eternal Lance, I already looked at that before. Friend Zone, all that stuff I looked at. Godslayer, Bow and Arrow, Melee Weapon. There's another magic weapon. Mini Black Hole with a Meteor Glove. My god, I'm sure that does do a lot of damage. That's probably a Sniper Rifle, a Red Dread. Singularity Staff. You make that out of the launch pod of the Abyss. It looks like it just makes a whole bunch of weapons. A whole bunch of really super powerful weapons that all do really crazy things, I'm sure. I don't know. Is it worth going and getting all the things? I have the best armor in the game. It gives me an incredible amount of defense. I guess we could go back and see how we stand up against him. Even without potions. Oh, okay. Do that again. Ooh. That's very fancy. What does that do? Okay, all damage increased by 15 and some other effect I don't remember. I'm sure we'll get a good chance to look at it later here. Let us contest the Mine God once more. I don't know if this is the best weapon that I could have made right now, but this is the one that I saw that sounded the most interesting. All right, let's take a look at the Mine God and see how all this stacks up against him. It is taking out a good couple of chunks of his health, that's for sure. Doesn't look like it's dealing as much damage, though. It's probably because I'm missing every shot. I'm barely taking any damage from this guy, so I feel like I don't even need potions now. If I just keep dodging, it won't be a problem. It'd be nice if these cells showed up on the map so I could see where they are, but I guess that adds to the challenge there. They're not really all that threatening, I'm not gonna lie. I think I move way too fast for them to actually be able to touch me anyway, so I don't even know what they do whenever they make contact. Okay. What do we have here? Is there anything unique that this thing drops aside from that, or is that about it? Got more fabrics of reality. I wish that I could set up like a teleporter network here, so I could just come back and forth as I go. Is it possible to break that portal in the dungeon and just set it up inside my own place? That would save me a lot of trouble of running around back and forth. I guess we can try them one more time, get some more fabrics of reality, and then I'll head back and see what the other magic stuff does, because that's what I'm really curious about. I'm not going to make every item, though, because I feel like that would take an absolute eternity, and I'm not really interested in doing that. I don't want to drag this video out longer than it needs to. Hopefully, at some point, the Mine God will actually have his own theme and everything. I'm assuming that's the plan, because the only one that it looks like the mod has is the one for Valdaris. Oh boy, this ain't good. That's too low for comfort. Oh! Oh boy. Okay. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. Alright, I got another 58 fragments of reality. Now I can make this other magic stuff here. Should be able to make it all. I think I have everything. I'll make the Frantic Singularity. And I will make the Forms of Nightmare. And I do want to make that summon item as well, so we'll throw this guy down there. And I should be able to make it. We're going to see here. Where is it at? There's Singularity Staff, I think is what it is. So we'll get this one. Is there any other magic stuff that I can craft here? With those fragments of reality? I don't have very many left, so... Okay, well, we'll summon these. It looks like it makes the minions that the Mine God used. I don't know, do they blast homing particle beams at nearby enemies. Okay, so the Forms of Nightmare. That is pretty cool. I like that. Looks like it's one of the abilities the Mine God had. I want to look at this Frantic Singularity. Black hole vortexes. I'm assuming that it does the, what does it do here? Okay, it looks like it's like... It looks like, a lot like the, Nebula Arcanum. Just kind of like a little bit more powerful. They don't move slow. Like, they don't progressively slow down, it looks like. They just keep going fast. Do they home? Are they homing as well? Probably. Black orbs explode on contact into a myriad of colors. I need a target dummy that actually fights back. There's got to be some boss that I can summon. Something that I can fight here. I gotta have some kind of, maybe I can summon one of the mechanical bosses. They can sacrifice themselves as tribute. We'll use Skeletron. We'll do that. A couple mechanical skulls. We'll make it nighttime, and we will test out our abilities on Skeletron. All right. So, let's summon them. What do the intangible cells do? I want to see that. Okay. That's pretty cool. I like that. What about this thing? Okay, so it does home, it looks like. They definitely do explode into a myriad of colors, that's for sure. Bunch of junk, though. We don't need that. So, let's summon them again and see what these Forms of Nightmare do. Oh, a lot more homing, it looks like. Okay, so everything is really purple. Everything went from being very pink to very purple. Okay. Well, it's a shame that I can't get the worm scarf. Is there a way to make the summoning item for the Eater of Worlds? Maybe the Carbonite Crucible will let me do it? I don't know. Let me see. What is it? Worm food, I think it's called? Can I make worm food? I need rotten chunks and vile powder. I'm pretty sure I can get vile powder from the Dryad, but can I get rotten chunks? It looks like I can't make them. There's no recipe for them, and I can't get them unless I can buy them. I haven't really looked around for that. No, it looks like I am not able to purchase them from anybody here. Maybe the wizard? I don't know why the wizard would be walking around with rotten chunks of meat in his pocket, but, I mean, who knows? Like, oh, what are you doing over there? Oh, you know, just counting my collection of rotten chunks and vertebrae, you know. What do you do? You know, what do you collect, you know, marbles or something like that? What do you think I had? You know, whatever. Yeah. Whatever. Ah, well. That's a shame, because I really wanted to see what that thing did. Maybe I'll just, like, cheat sheet it in and see what all it does. But for right now, it looks like that's about it. I do, as I said, though, want to take a trip over to that island one more time without breaking a hole in my wall. Take a trip over to the mysterious Cathedral of the Moon and see if the medium has anything to say. It's a rainy day. This should be a day of celebration. We defeated the Mine God, the terrible threat that you were worried about. I just killed it like 6 times. You know, I have nothing to worry about. You don't know who I am, man. I do this for fun. I kill the Mine God 25 times, and that's before breakfast. The gods are dead, and it's of their own doings. Well, it looks like he doesn't have anything else new to say. I don't know if the gods are dead thing was something that he said before. I don't remember. It was a long time ago that I actually looked at that. But yeah, I can't think of anything else off the top of my head that I have left to do for this mod. So for right now, it looks like that's the Pinkymod for you. That'll be it. That's the whole thing. You know, like I said in the last episode, what a long, strange, colorful trip it has been. I loved it. Loved every minute of it. You guys, all you people working on it, the wiki authors, Gawain, Sandworm Boy, Lynx, the developer, you guys are doing a great job. Hopefully, I cannot wait to do another season of this mod later on down the line in a more completed state. I know you guys got a lot of plans for future bosses and whatnot. Anybody that's interested in reading about that, like I said, the link for the forum post is in the description. And I guess all that's left to do now is to think about what you guys might want to see next. I'll leave a comment down below about what you guys might want to see. New mods or whatnot. Another Let's Play, because it's either going to be that, or maybe I'll do another game altogether. I don't know. It's been a lot of Terraria lately, which is awesome for me because I love Terraria, but enough rambling. That's the Pinkymod. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I will definitely revisit this mod, as I said, whenever it's in a more completed state, but what's in it right now is definitely worth playing through. There are some truly incredible weapons and armor and bosses in this game. It's all kinds of fun stuff. So, for the last time in the Pinkymod, thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking me out. I really appreciate it. And as always, whatever it is, wherever you are, day or night, I hope you're having a good one of those. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.